Franco, and this is Jackass!
Hey Vault Dwellers, today I figure I'll show off a few biomes that you might encounter while across our wasteland. First, let's start off with the sand dunes, which is where I happen to be standing right now. In the sand dunes, there is abundance of resources. There happens to also be a preservation chamber, which we'll get back to that in a few moments. As we look out across the wasteland, you notice that there is just tons of spots to build, and it is also going to be a pre-worked on area, meaning that this is still going to have more growth to it. Planning on going from one end to the other, which is great. Back to the preservation chamber though, these are what we would consider permanent respawn areas, where if you happen to see one upon entry, you're more than welcome to respawn in these chambers because it's a great spot. They have a basic cargo container, a survival core, bed, chair, everything you need. From these places, you'll be able to survive and build out upon the wasteland to make your own. I wouldn't recommend destroying them unless talking to a Vault Tech employee. We can permanently remove them and make it so that your presence is there permanently. Amongst other things in the biome is the mountains and whatnot, which we're working on more of. Planning on, like I was saying, extending all the way across to that mountain ridge that you see over there. So the sand dunes are going to be quite vast. And going up to the small little corner part, it kind of looks like a heart. And as far back, I haven't figured out as back as we need to, but it's going to be a vast area for the dunes. Now let's tune back in a couple moments and check out the rest of the wasteland. Till then, I'll hop on my pod and we'll see you out there. So as we make our way towards the new area, new biome, Alien Rock Lush Zone, I'd just like to mention it does kind of look like a bowl of ice cream right now, but that's because it is a work in progress. I would like to also mention our Discord while I'm got your attention as we're flying over this beautiful lush area that soon it's supposed to represent where a Gek has went out of control, causing various lush life. It will be heavily armed and defended. Yet again, I'll post our Discord in the bottom of the server post, and hopefully you guys can join in and maybe check this out if you have space engineers yourself. The server is an open public server, so it is totally welcome for anybody with the Fallout Mad Max ideal in mind. Yeah, I'm trying not to show off too much because yet again, it's everything you see here is just kind of basic. It hasn't been smoothed out, or it really looks like just a pool of ice cream. I can't put it any nicer than that. But yeah, as we fly down, there'll be bases and whatnot from the raiders that you'll have to fend your way down, because there is going to be just an astronomical amount of resources in here. Maybe, just maybe, even a vault. But this area is, like I've been saying over and over, it's a work in progress, so if you happen to stumble across it, cool, good on you. Remember the site, maybe make a GPS. Otherwise, I've got just a few more things to mention before we're done, and I'll see you guys back when we get back to Vault 216. Right back to Vault 216. I'd like to bring up the air issue. I can't recommend enough that if you happen to spawn in at Vault 216, please make sure the doors are closed. I'm running into a really big problem of keeping the air in the vault pressurized at all times. Mainly because there's so many different rooms in such a big vault, it can't keep it pressurized. With that being said, I'd like to bring up the mods that I have. One of them being AI. AI bots to be exact, and this is Paul. Paul is not afraid to shoot you in defense of, well, just ally with Vault-Tec if you spawn here. With that being said, I would like you guys to please check out the Wasteland, discover it, and find out everything that is and around, because there is just so much out here in the Wasteland. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next update. Have a great night.
The funding for this video is provided by Glyphwrecker and viewers like you. Thank you.